I didn't even have time to do an intro. I've literally been doing a time lapse. First cast, it's been in the water about 6 or 7 minutes. I shot it on Jude. It's Jude, I says I've got a canny in here. Look at that, Tommy. Get up. Aye, well done. Oh. There we go. Hopefully you can see that alright. Tell you what, put the camera there. Oh, you got it. There we go. Cracking cod. Good 4 pound. Yeah, 4 and a bit, like. 4 and a bit. We'll see a 4.5 in fact. I'll tell you what, I'll wait. 4.5 pound that. See what we've got. £4.6. Aye, £4.6. £4.56. It was trying to be down. Nice fish. Aye. Take this doesn't thing out for you. A cod hunt I promised us. Right, I'll get this unhooked and hopefully we can get him back. He has swallowed it, but I'm going to try my best to obviously get him back. Nice one. Well, Jude's in as well, literally seconds later. I tell you what, it's a cracking collie. It's not the fish he was after, but it's a canny collie. Just getting the first light now, so tide's right at the top and we're going to fish it all the way back.
Oh, that took something in.
Sorted.
Aye. Not the fish I'm after, but it's not a bad little collie.
It's a good collie.
A little rat.
Nice one.
That's what I'm after.
Right, so welcome back to another episode. Let us get you up. Hang on, let's get this camera adjusted. I haven't stretched the neck out yet. Up, 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 up. There we go. It's a better height, isn't it? So I'm fishing for cod, as you've just seen. Thanks for tuning in. What a start that was. I'm just about to chuck my second cast out. I'd set the camera up to do a time lapse on the sunrise. We got here about half an hour, 35 minutes ago, and I'm joined by Jude, who's the cod hunter, who you'll see throughout this morning. There's his channel underneath, you can subscribe to him. I've been sort of under his wing for a couple of sessions now because I've really struggled with the cod of late, getting back into lure fishing and doing loads of lure and taking my eye off the ball, and he's just sorted out loads of different things for us, and there, the proof's in the pudding. Mainly, one being the rigs I was using, 2, the tide states, and 3, the marks I'm fishing and the marks I'm fishing at what particular time. So, thanks to him, there you go, there's a nice 4.5 pound codling already. First chuck. So it is first light, sorry if it's a bit dark at the moment, but it will start getting lighter. It's a beautiful mark. We're somewhere in the northeast. We've travelled quite a bit to get here. Good hour. So it's the sea's lovely. I think I've just seen a massive seal across there. The sea's got a lovely little lump about it, but it's just perfect. The water's really, really dirty. What more can you want? The bait I'm using, I've got rag, lug, mussel, peeler and squid. I've just caught that on rag lug, tipped off with crab. So excellent, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope that's not the last fish. I hope it's not the old first cast curse. Alright, Judd got a collie, as you've just seen there. There's a little bit of daylight now. Hopefully you can see better. So this is Judd. Oh, just nearly went over.
Judd.
It was Judd, aye.
Alright.
So Judd's brought us to a nice fishy cod mark. And obviously it produced straight away, so I'm buzzing. We've had it's about the third cast. A little bit of weed knocking about, but you've got to, that's not really bad. Just got to take the rough for the smooth when it, you know, there's been a little bit of a sea running. So expect that. That's why there's fish here though.
Alright. Good cod you got as well there before.
It was a decent cod, I'm over the moon with that. It's the best one I've caught in ages, to be honest.
Can't be giving him all my secrets though, and who like that he's catching cod.
His secrets are, I'll have to start paying you soon. Little rattle on Judd's, we'll see if he gets anything here.
Come on, let's go.
I feel a little bit bad, to be honest. He's brought us to his one of his better marks and of getting the cod.
Yet.
I am sure he'll get one. But I am feeling a little bit guilty. We're going to fish here for, what time is it now?
About 25 to 7, no, quarter to 7.
Quarter to 7, so we're going to give it another 45 minutes here. When you would be moving and we're going to head somewhere else. That's all we can see.
Fishing down to the low water.
I've been lazy this past few years. I've generally tried to fish high water marks all the time. But obviously that's evidently not the best thing to do, you know.
You'll definitely not be lazy fishing with me, put it that way.
I had a sweat on getting here. Felt like a bin man, I carried that box for so long. Just weed it up. You got to be careful though, because once there's a lump of weed on, it tends to gather more and more as the line's lower, rather than going straight, like sort of an angle into water. It dips down at the first bit of weed, then all the way along under the water. That hadn't been out that long, so I'm just going to chuck that back in. Rag lug, crab. We're on a new mark now, just chucked in. The tide's receding, so we should be able to get a bit further out as it keeps going out into some rougher ground. Got lug, rag and crab on this one, and my next bait I've put lug, rag and squid, just to mix it up a bit, see what happens. quite hopeful. We haven't got a curfew. Fish it all the way out, at least. Get a couple of little inquiries. Shallow water there, mate. We're going to push down with the tide now. We're going to go to a bit of rock that's a bit of rock that's showing over there. I was pretty much in really shallow water there. That's the next bait ready. That's a rag, lug, mussel, crab. Nice and juicy, compact. Simple rig, 70 pound mono, 3-way heavy duty swivel, down to a splashdown Gemini and a 6-ounce gripper, breakaway. And basically just to protect it on the cast. If I can show you, I'm not very steady handed, but there's a little notch in there, the hook goes in there and then you pull it down and it engages it. So when that hits the water, that round bit there pops it up and frees the hook, hopefully. That's ready to go out. Always good practice to have another bait ready, because if you think about it, when you're the time you reel in and bait up, if you want to get a decent bait presentation, you need to take a little bit of time, get it ready. As soon as that comes in, unclip it, throw it on the deck, cast back out, then do what you got to do with your tracer came back in. Always have one on standby, just hanging up. Or I don't hang mine up. Probably something or nothing, but a lot of people hang them up and all the juices are just dropping down and no good on the floor. So I tend to bait up and just put mine on a rock, on a little crevice, just so it's sitting in its own juices. If any juices do come out, they're still pretty much attached to the bait that I've rigged up. Just a little thing I do. Might be pedantic, but who knows. I've got to try and give myself the best chance I can, and that's one of the things I do. Jude had a great bite before, but nothing come of it. So I'm going to reel mine in now and see what the crack is with it. Hopefully I'm not in the jam. Right, that's another bait in the water. Now I can rebait this back up. Hopefully I'll be interrupted by a big cod bite. Wishful thinking. So the elastic, I don't just discard it. I just put in the rubbish bag. You know, it's just as quick, just as easy. Some lugworm in my Morrison salad box. So I'm famous for having salads, aren't I? Three of them on. I always go tail first, unless I forget, and then I go head first. Just pull them up the line. The only negative thing about using thick mono for your traces is that the knot sometimes tears the lug up a bit, but it still puts a bit of juice about, you know. So I put three of them up, like that. Grab the ragworm for 2 seconds. Put the lug on first, rag on second, head first. Just tends to keep the lug in place a bit better. Just pull that half over the knot. And I tip it off with whatever bait you might have. Personally, I'm going to put, let me have a look. A little bit of crab somewhere, bear with us. It's frozen crab, but couldn't get any fresh, but hey ho, that'll do. Just pull a little bit of shell off its arse.
Hey, really?
And then bit of elastic, wherever that's gone. There it is. Not often I show you when I bait up, but keep up with the Jones, I suppose. I generally just put the crab parallel with the hook. I'll leave the claws on. I try to make it look as natural as possible. I try not to really smash it together so all the juice comes out of the crab immediately. I tend to just put it on so it just keeps it on nicely. Go one way and I stop it and then go the other way just to be more secure. There we have my lug rag crab concoction. That's ready for the next one. I'm just showing you how I do it. Might not be right, I don't know. Is there a right way? Is there a wrong way? There's probably better methods. I do use a bait mate. You know, I'll show you. Hang on. When I'm putting a concoction together, you know, I just put the hook on there, lie the bait on, bind it around, then push it off. But only when I'm putting like mussel, razor, bits of squid and carp, especially carp. When I'm just putting a single crab on the end of and some worm, I just do it the way I do it. So that's all from Sparta School of Excellence. I'm trying. Right. Keeping eye on that rod. Right, this one. Good bite, good tongue eye. Decent bite. Hard to tell, there's a lot of weed on the line further out. I don't know if this is a fish or not, I just lump of weed. It is, it's small. I love these things, mate. They're so silky and lovely to handle. Probably sound a bit of a weirdo saying that. A rockman. Oh, that's so silky and harmless. I'm just going to put him in the rock pool. He'll enjoy still there for the rest of the day after being tugged out the big sea. There he is. He'll have a swim around there today, have an easy Sunday afternoon in there till the tide comes back in. It's deep enough. About a foot deep. Right then, mark number 3. Got to keep moving. Last mark was they didn't have the feeling. Nor the fish, but other than that little rockman. Judd's had one bite. I'm just pleased I'm off that first cast fish curves. That rockman sort of rescued me thoughts. So we're here, deeper, looks fishy. Hopefully it is, I'll get casted out. I got hammered there, as you can probably seen. I had the video rolling for that bite. Hopefully you've seen it. So that's it from us for today. We've been out about 7 hours. The video doesn't reflect how long we've been out. It's just the fact that the bites have been few and far between. Obviously I got the cod, Judd got a coley earlier, so it's been really difficult. We've got off to a flyer and we thought, oh, get in, it's going to be a great day. We've enjoyed ourselves, don't get us wrong, but we've been to, this is our third mark, and I'm not going to drag you through the process of it. You know, we've been up, down, here, there and everywhere, so one of them things. I've lost about a stone. You can tell, can't you? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the couple of fish that we did get. Thanks to Judd, he's the cod hunter. There's his channel below. Please check out his channel. It's always a good watch. Plenty cod on there, haven't you? Aye. So sorry we couldn't be more fishy.
Cheers.
Just one of them things. Thanks from the both of us. Take care.